welcome back to, you see I went for the fist bump there. I fist bumped you, viewer. Instead of pointing at you, I fist bumped you. I don't know why. I think I went to point and then I lost. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. Welcome back to Uprising TV. I've been having a running chat with them about, for some reason, presenting like metal interviews. Just want to point at the camera all the time. Yeah, there it is. It's the metal point.
You're involved, mate.
Do you know what it is? I think it's years of watching the Scorpions. Because it's like, yeah, every picture they've ever, it's pointing, always pointing.
Always got to point.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Barbarian Hermit.
Hello.
This is Adam. This is Simon.
Hiya.
Adam, your guitar, yeah?
Yep.
And Simon, your vocals?
Vocals,
Of course he's vocals. Sunglasses, baseball cap, looking cool, hey? Sunglasses and baseball cap indoors, must be a singer.
Definitely.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Such a sunny day.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Welcome to the salon. So how did it go, guys? How did it go?
It went absolutely amazing, yeah. Spilling my drink there.
It's all right.
Great turnout in the Academy 3. Yeah.
Brilliant.
All of a sudden, the room was buzzing.
Yeah.
Everyone came in. It's been a beautiful sunny day, and then we just got the crowd. Very slowly, everyone started nodding their heads, won them over. That's it. You know you want it.
Was just talking earlier with another band today, and I was saying I think one of the best feelings as a band, and speaking to somebody who's got a lot of years in the bank, and these gigs don't. Now, if we're playing a festival, that's the only chance that we get to win people over. Because inevitably, we're either going to be, we're pretty much going to be headlining wherever we play now, so it's our crowd.
Yeah.
But when you forget when you start out, you're trying to win people over. So now we have that experience playing a festival. And for me, I think that is one of the most rewarding, best feelings that you can have in a band, where you come on, and there's like a few people scattered at the front who know you are, that like the hardcore, and everybody else is just skeptical.
Absolutely, yeah. I noticed a couple of familiar faces in the crowd when we first started, but it was all new faces, and like Si said.
A load of the bands that are playing as well, they're people that were either on the same record label or on APF. So obviously we met, as we got here, it's like battalions, and bumped into just a bunch of mates as we were coming in.
We had to follow Sugar Horse as well, which I wasn't looking forward to because they're a fantastic band.
Yeah. Played with them a couple of weeks ago up in Bradford at what's it called? That Ruination.
Yeah.
Well, you followed them here as well. Ash was one of our first guests on today, and great interview. And apparently the gig went well as well. Yeah. But if you've followed Sugar Horse, then you've done well.
Yeah.
Also, everyone's moving between all the rooms, trying, it's a long day if you're here from 12 till 11. It's a long slog. So people moving around the rooms, like you say, people were coming in and obviously just don't know who you are. And then your job is sort of win them over, get them over, make sure they stay, proper engage them and all the eye contact, keeping them in.
Absolutely, yeah. Lighthouse.
Oh yeah.
The whole teacher thing going on.
It's got to be done.
Yeah. But these things are they're inevitables. They're not things that go away. I was struck when I went to see Metallica on the Death Magnetic tour, which is quite a few years ago now. But I was amazed at James Hetfield's ability to talk to a venue the size of the O2 in a way that you felt like you were at a private rehearsal and he was probably talking to you.
Bros.
But it's an innate skill that you can't put your finger on. It's just how, and I always think it's the bigger the gig, the more you treat it like it's a small gig. And a small gig you treat like it's a big gig. It's people don't expect that. You know what I mean?
Well, a couple of weeks ago we played with Crowbar. We were supporting that, and we were there was another band after. Actually, we were second. We were first, and there was 4. And right from the start, it was full. Obviously, people coming to see Crowbar. Most people wouldn't know. Well, a few people knew because it was a Manchester gig. Crowbar, as soon as they get on stage, they just make it look so easy, and they were a real like a masterclass of like how to do it, keep the order. They still, even though they're so punishingly heavy, they're still like, it's still fun. Everyone's proper engaged. People were proper moving, and you know, some of Crowbar stuff's pretty. So we were just talking about Crowbar now. How much we love them.
We were awesome as well.
But the thing is, this is the thing about an interview, is that people watch an interview and they go, so those guys just sat and talked about other bands. And you know what? I like Crowbar, but they seem like nice guys. I'll go check out their music. That's how it works.
Yeah.
If you just sit here and go on about how good your band is, people are like, yeah, whatever. Dear me. Well, they would say that, wouldn't they?
But yeah, I totally get what you mean. I remember seeing Metallica, the first time I saw them was at Leeds Festival 2001 or something like that, and I swear,
Saint Anger, yeah,
and I swear James Hetfield was talking right to me.
Yeah.
But not the other 20,000 people. It's got that ability, hasn't it?
It's a weird thing, isn't it? But it's just that, like, no matter if we play a big gig, like we play Bloodstock main stage, my favourite thing to say is, first thing to say is like, play your first song, dies down the crowd, and you just go, all right. Like, because that's the last, but it's the last thing people expect. And they're like, is he talking?
I think sometimes we'll like sort of slightly play it up, like the man like, and you're always doing like, because he's
Manchester.
We're Manchester. He's from Brighton.
I'm from York. He's like, how are you doing?
Okay.
Right.
Well, can I just say, I've got to ask the question. Do you guys follow football at all?
So
really.
Mike's been following football, and today was obviously Mike's the guitarist.
He's not wearing a Man United shirt.
He's the only person here.
Is it fucking him outside?
It's
watching
him
it on his
outside.
fucking phone. And it was you watching it with him. I recognise this guy now. I recognise this guy. Well, why I grudgingly said well done is I'm a Leeds fan.
Right. Okay.
So the big game is tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, the Ten Hag getting sacked game was today. Doesn't matter about the result. So that's him.
Yeah,
That's him.
I'm a neutral. I was just sort of watching.
Well, of course you are. You're from Bradford, mate.
Bradford,
You know, what's football?
When Mike, on the way here, Mike was like, surely they'll have another room playing the football. It's like, hey, we're going to like a festival like with metal bands. Why is there going to be a football room?
Let me tell you.
There'll be another room.
Let me tell you a true story, right? True story, although it's a bigger game, but true story. I think it was Euro 2008. And it was, or it might have been 2006. Either way, Roger Waters was playing Hyde Park. Had no intentions of going, but girlfriend got offered some cheap tickets at work, and we're like, right, let's go. It'd be great. Friends of ours were coming down to watch that gig, and they were staying at ours anyway. And we're like, right, we're going. Mad Geordie mates. So it's like, great. Instead of having the mad, pissed up Geordie mates coming back to the house, we can go out on the piss with them and come back. So so we go to the gig, and there's a screen showing Euro 2006, Euro 2008, whatever it is.
Well, Hyde Park.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like, but literally, like the bands are there, right, and the screen's there. And while Texas was on, Charlene Spiteri, being Scottish, was not fucking amused at all.
You would be,
So, no, and there was, but can you imagine doing that gig? And then you've got this, you've got like everyone's into it here and everyone's into it there, and then there's like a massive pit for like some band. But no, it's a football match. These people do not give a fuck about you. You know, it's like what? Mental. So, but no, there's not going to be a screen.
Well, I mean, today there was quite a group watching the United City derby
around his phone. It was 4 people.
I think I went out at one point and there was a couple of security guards, a couple of random people. Everyone just having a bit of natter.
The security guards were probably just making sure it wasn't a phone bomb.
They just wanted a...
Because everybody is trying to bring one in.
Probably the same tournament, like Euro 2006 or something. I went to Roskilde Festival in Denmark, and they had the England-Portugal game. I think it was the quarters where we got kicked out.
It was the same game?
Yeah. So
Same game?
Yeah, they had a big screen. I watched that, and then obviously we got booted out of the tournament. And then
it was the Ronaldo winking game, wasn't it?
That's the one. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I was watching it with a lot of Danish people because it's Roskilde's in Denmark.
Yeah. Fucking hell, that's insane.
And yeah, it's straight from watching that to go and watch Deftones. It was a rough with the smooth.
No, but I know what you mean, because once the game finished, Roger Waters came on not long after that, and he came on and they like the PA in Hyde Park was like these 4 massive speakers spread around like that, and he came on with the sound of a helicopter landing, which went right round Hyde Park, and it felt like it was coming down on your head, which was a trip. And he came on stage, and I think Sid Barrett had just died, like a few days before, and he just came out on stage, and the first thing he said is he just looked up to the sky and said, "This whole gig is for you, Sid." And it was just like, oh my god. It's like all of a sudden, England lost a football match, big deal.
Is that when they played Dark Side of the Moon from start to finish as well? Was it?
Yeah, he did, Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, man. Hey, now we're talking about Pink Floyd, and football and all sorts of things.
All valid.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's all entertainment, isn't it? All things that make your life better, apart from being an England fan. Look, guys, our time here is at an end, unfortunately. But it's been brilliant having you on.
We have to do a minor promo in that we have an album that comes out on APF Records, and it's coming out
3rd of August. Hopefully.
Do you not know?
I had to just check, actually. Yeah, but the thing is he's the brains.
Right.
I'm only saying.
Right, fair dues. Yeah. Hey, your job is to just look good at the front and be the reason why people buy that record.
When's this going out? Do you know?
I don't think it's ever going to go out, mate.
Right.
Yeah. We're just humouring you, having you on.
Hopefully, by the time this comes out, we'll have a single which will drop. It's dropping on Thursday.
Right. Okay. Probably not. Yeah. So tell everyone what the date is, because this will go out, like this will all have to be edited down, and it will go out over a series of weeks and months.
In that case, we have a single out right now. It's called Stitched Up. Go watch that on YouTube.
They might have an album. They might have an album out right now. Actually,
the album Mint Sugar on APF Records. Go check it out.
Yeah, if you're watching this in August, it's out.
It's out now. Yeah,
go and get it. In fact, it's not even a new album anymore. It's their last album. It's the old album. Yeah. Oh, look, thanks a lot, guys. Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, guys. Back with some more bands very soon on Uprising TV.